Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Q&A with the Loctician. My name is Jocelyn Renee. I'm the owner of New Growth Salon, the founder of New Growth Essentials, and the blogger behind curlynewgrowth.com. So I wear many different hats, right? But what I like to do is come online every week and answer your questions live so that you can, chime in. We can keep it really interactive. So if you do have any questions while I'm talking or comments, definitely type them into the chat box. Excuse my daughter over there, she has a little cold. But today I received a question about instant locks or crochet locks, and I thought it was a really great question, so I wanted to chat about it. So if you've never heard of instant locks or crochet locks, or using a crochet hook on your locks, you will today. So basically the question was, bless you mama. Basically the question was, is it damaging to use a crochet hook on your locks? And I have a couple things that I want to talk about in reference to that. But the short answer of that is it can be. So first, what are instant locks? Because I think that's the most important thing so that we're all on the same page. You okay, baby girl? So instant locks basically, like they say, instantly create locks, right? But I have a few examples for you guys. So this is a lock that I created with human hair. And so it looks natural, right? It looks pretty much exactly like my naturally grown locks here. You can see. Yeah, there you go. See? Looks the same, right? So this is a instant lock or a lock extension made with the instant lock technique. But essentially instant locks do that or create that on your head. I had my lock back here. I don't know if you can see it. The purple part, that is an extension I added, but I started this part of the lock, the root parts, with the instant lock technique because I grew up my undercut and I did not want to start over again. I was like, I just can't deal with it. So I used that technique. So instant lock technique uses a tool, typically a crochet hook, to create instant locks. Hold on. Come under the lights with me. Look, you see all the lights? Look at all the lights. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. You'll be okay under the lights. It's okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this is typically the crochet hook that you would find at like a craft store or something. And that's a lot of times what people think, or they go to the craft store to try to get a crochet hook to do locks, but it's not the same thing. My background is in the foreground right now. But anyway, so one of the first things that I want you to know about instant locks or using a crochet hook on your locks is that the size of the hook matters. And if you're using the wrong size hook, you can like severely damage your hair and your locks. So the size matters. So when the question is being asked, does a crochet hook damage your hair or your locks? If you're using the wrong size hook, yes, it absolutely can. Well, comments. So you want to know what size crochet hook should be used. So the size of the crochet hook definitely matters based on the hair texture that the person has that you're doing the technique on. But as a general rule of thumb, a 0.5 millimeter hook is best. And I don't have my 0.5 right now, but this is close to it. So you see how small that is? That's about the size that you want to be using on someone's, if you're doing that technique on someone's head. The next thing that I want you to know is that over manipulation of this technique on someone's hair can be damaging. What I mean by that is if you are intending to start and then maintain your locks using this technique, which I personally don't or professionally don't advise, but it can be done. That usually is an over manipulation of the hair because you're going to be doing it too frequently. So you really have to be mindful of how much you manipulate the hair, how often you use that technique to prevent it from being damaging. Just to start your locks with that technique, it's not bad at all if you're doing it right. But if you're constantly doing it too much, you can definitely weaken or break your locks. And then the last point that I want you to know, because I did say I was going to keep this short, is that the health or integrity of your hair can be a factor into whether or not the crochet hook will damage your hair. Because if you're already starting with really dry, dehydrated hair or really thin hair that hasn't been fortified, yes, it's going to damage your hair because, again, you're using a tool. Any tool that you use on your hair can definitely, I don't say cause damage, but be a catalyst for damage. Not to say the tool is going to be the problem. Maybe the person using the tool doesn't know exactly what they're doing, or it's being done improperly. So you want to be mindful of the health of your hair before you start your locks with instant lock technique or use a crochet hook. I highly recommend, if you're a professional, you offer consultations to ensure someone's an appropriate candidate for that. You peeking up? Or if you are planning to start your locks with this technique, that you go for a consultation first. Don't just say, hey, I want to get instant locks. Go to somebody you find on Instagram and get it like the same day. You definitely want to have a consultation. I saw another comment. It was asking about interlocking tools. So is interlocking damaging? Well, this chat was like specifically for the crochet hook. We can definitely have another chat related to interlocking. But again, the tool that you use is definitely can be a catalyst for damage with interlocking as well. I've mentioned before that you should never use a latch hook for interlocking, like ever. I'm running away from the plant. Like ever. Oh my gosh. You should never use a latch hook for interlocking. It's really bad for the hair because it pulls the hair, it snags the hair with every pass, so then your roots start to thin. So you should never use that. I will link in the like description box, I think that's what they use here, an article of tools for interlocking for you. So that'll help you so we don't, get too far off topic. But yeah, I hope this was helpful to anybody thinking about using the crochet hook or not interlocking, but instant locking their hair, because you definitely want to be mindful of the tool, the size of the tool, how much you manipulate your hair, and the health of your hair when considering this technique for your hair. So with all that being said, if you have any more questions about your locks or your lock journey, or you're thinking about a lock journey, definitely submit a question to me with the Q&A over the Loctician form. I'll link that too, but you can also get access to it on my mailing list, which is also going to be in the description box. Is that it? Is that all we wanted to say today? I think so. She said yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and say hi to my special guest. She joined us today. But yeah, I'll be back next week with another Q&A with the Loctician. Bye guys.